What's going on, fellas, near and far? This is J Courage Riley. The J stands for Jeremiah. I'm happy to be able to post this video. You've been on my heart. I don't even know who you are, but you've been on my heart. You see, I was thinking to myself that growing up, there's some things that I wish somebody would have sat down with me and just had a man-to-man, heart-to-heart conversation on. And I didn't grow up with a consistent masculine man around to really guide me along the way. I was a mama's boy growing up, and I just want you to know that some of the lessons that I've been learning and I've only learned recently, I wish somebody would have sat down with me and really gave me the knowledge ahead of time, gave me the example of ahead of time. That would have saved me a lot of heartaches. That would have saved me a lot of mistakes and broken promises. That would have saved some of the women that have been in my path from being let down, from their lives being set back because they were coming in contact with a broken man who didn't have proper guidance, who wasn't rooted within himself. My desire with this video and those that are coming after it is to speak as though I'm talking to my brother, as though I'm talking to my younger brother, as though I'm talking to my son, because in many ways I am. And I want to speak to you from my heart. You're not going to get the whole book of the game, of the rules of life from me. I don't believe you can get the whole book from no one source, but I do hope to just be a part of your supportive village, of your support system. I just hope to be a voice that is able to help you propel forward. I wanted to wear this Army uniform on this video because I wanted to share with you the story behind it. All right, I was working inside of State Farm, amazing company, huge growth potential, as an auto adjuster, claims adjuster, coming in every day. AC was always a blowing, shirt and tie, crisp, coming in, plush chair, comfortable desk, nice environment. But at the age of 33, I had reached a point where there was this nagging in my ear, ringing in my soul, that was telling me that there's more for you to do, but in order for you to succeed in what's ahead of you, you gotta take ownership of building your foundation. Now, I wasn't raised in an environment with a consistent masculine male figure who was able to sit down with me and have a heart-to-heart and also show me by example. I had some uncles who really planted some good seeds, some older cousins who helped plant some good seeds, a few neighbors, and I'm grateful for them. However, it's nothing like that consistent figure, right? That example. And I lacked that growing up. Met my father for the first time when I was 18. And I didn't know nobody as daddy before that, you know, so there was no substitute really that helped me to develop. And thankfully since then, since I met my dad at 18, he and I, we've grown pretty close. We're pretty solid, keep in contact with each other today, and I'm grateful for that. Nevertheless, at 33, I realized that there's some gaps inside of my character. There's some cracks in my armor. And in order for me to stand, in order for me to provide, in order for me to lead as effectively as I desire to, I need some tools on my belt that I was never given. I need a mentality that I had never developed growing up. Growing up, I was a mama's boy, spoiled. And mama's boys don't lead effective and successful companies. Spoiled men don't earn the respect of women, don't raise strong and healthy children. We got to break certain mindsets. And it just dawned on me that, hey, man, it's on you now. All right. Nobody else is coming to rescue you. Nobody is coming to breastfeed you. You have to develop yourself. You have to take ownership of those areas within you that are broken. And you got to go on a mission and a personal campaign to fix it through God's help, through God's grace. God will give you the idea, he'll give you the desire, he'll give you the tools, but he leaves it to you to do the work. So I decided to resign from State Farm and enlist in the Georgia Army National Guard. So I'm about 2 years in right now, and it's a decision that I do not regret. I knew that being in this environment was going to challenge me physically, was going to challenge me mentally, was going to arm me with a mentality that I had never learned before, that I had never developed before. So we learned through the 3 E's: environment, education, and experience. As a young man, as a maturing man, as a man, it's your job to do your best to put yourselves in the right environment, to give yourself the right exposure, and to gain the right experience, so that way you can develop the right mindset, you can develop the right skills, you can develop the right spirit to help you be effective in this world, to help you be a healthy and productive husband, to help you be a father who your children look up to help you be an influence for good in the world that needs more men who are able to take the lead, who are able to show through their example that they are standing on values that are worth standing on. But first things first, I just want you to know that responsibility of developing our characters, it's on us. Looking in the mirror and realizing what's lacking within ourselves. You can go through that season of blaming people. I did, well, if my mama would have ... if my daddy would have been there, if. But guess what? Mama ain't coming back right now to put me on her breast and breastfeed me and read me bedtime stories. Daddy ain't turning back the time and showing up in my life when I was a boy and teaching me how to be strong, how to be responsible, how to be resilient. He's not doing it. And I'm saying that to say, I can sit back and keep blaming people and wishing the hands of time would turn back, but it ain't turning back. It's my job to take ownership and responsibility for what's lacking within me. And I'm telling you, it's your job to take responsibility for what's lacking in you. And trust, I can tell you from experience, our great creator, because he's on our side, because he wants his image, he wants his light to be recreated in us and to shine through us, he's going to provide us with the resources. So this is just the first video. Again, I'm Jeremiah Courage Riley, and it's my privilege and my pleasure to just share with you a little bit from my own experience, speaking to you as a big brother, speaking to you as an uncle, speaking to you as a father, and maybe speaking to you as a brother, period. And I just want to share my experience with you, a few pieces of the puzzle that I've collected along the way and that I am collecting along the way to help you in your journey. So be greatly encouraged. Understand that you are destined for more. Understand that you're capable for more. And I'm just one of the members that's on your supportive team, all right? I'm a part of your village. So you be greatly encouraged, and I look forward to us checking in with each other again on the next video.